Yeah, so my name's Chad Showalter. Me and my partner Landell Hinchcliffe own Simple Man's Kennel together. Clayton came over. We're going to do a little video here of our female called Stylish Little Lady. She's getting ready to hit the UKC current top reproducers list with 5 pups out of 21 produced being titled out. So we're going to go out and showcase her a little bit tonight and hunt some of her pups. Little Lady is out of she's a frozen semen female out of a dog called Stylish Little Manson. Goes back to Little Man. Pretty much I've hunted anything out of that Stylish Clover, Stylish Whitey line for probably the last 25 years. Pretty loyal to that, mix in and out with it. Then on her bottom side, another dog pretty well known in her pedigree, Schooner River Fred. Fred T. Bodenberg up there has done a great job with his breeding. A lot of my stuff goes back to Fred's stuff. Been really lucky in the geographical area I grew up in. There's a lot of great coon hunters up here. We're gonna be with Burchel Davis tonight, Fred Bodenberg, Kurt Seibert, Billy Cordy, Tim Sproul, Charles Smearsall. I mean, just a lot of people up here. And the line I hunt, I've kind of pulled in, been a little greedy to be honest with you. I've kind of pulled in the best from all of their stuff in my opinion. They all have very different traits in their kennels. You know, Fred Bodenberg's known for having some very loudmouth, accurate, get through the country type hounds. I'd say, you know, Chucky Smearsall, known for a one bark, huge locate, every breath tree dog. He's kind of hung his hat on that, and most of his lines that way. And I've just kind of intermixed a lot of these different lines and to what I like to hunt. And above all, I want to hunt something that's accurate. So been very fortunate in accuracy in the hounds. That's kind of what I hang my hat on. With him. Said Burchel will spoil you too because he's got a lot of these lanes you can drive back. Yeah. We're talking about women.
Oh, what are we talking about?
Sure. Where's your handler at?
There's your handler.
I don't care who handles what. Don't turn this one.
Alright, let me hold it. Here, you got it? You need more leadership?
Ready?
Yeah. I'll let you handle it. No. That dog's...
What about that dog?
He's too much.
Butter?
I'm not used to coon dogs.
How did you get Lady?
So I got Lady because of my partner Landell over there. Him and a different man got Lady when she was young, and they asked me to train her up a little bit and get her ready for the hunts. And I took her to the first hunt and doubled her up, 2 wins Friday night. And I called him and I said, you better send the papers in on this female because I'm going to title her out tomorrow. And Landell and the other boy laughed, and I said, I'm being serious. And I took her back on Saturday and I doubled her up again on Saturday, night championed her out. She had 1 win on her when they got her. And I didn't own a hair on her then. And then through life and circumstances, the opportunity came to buy in on half of her. So I did. Landell and I have been partners for a long time on different things. I took a little hiatus with the kids being as busy as they was in sports, and then we took her to grand. She granded right around 2-year-old mark, right before, a little bit before she was 2 years old. Just a coon trier and a coon dog. Great layup dog, and then that's it. I mean, that's how I came to get her.
What other dog are we hunting right now?
We got Butterface out here. So Butterface is out of Billy Cordy's old secret agent man, and everybody that knows secret agent man knows we all call him Fugly for a reason. The old Whitey stock coming back into play here. Billy called me up one night and said, "Hey, I want to go hunt with Lady." And I really didn't know what Billy was up to, so I said, "Yeah, we can go out." I said, "She ain't been out for a long time, but we can hunt her." And we hunted her that night, and she looked all right, I think, for Billy. And Billy said, "Chad, I'd like to talk about breeding her to fugly semen." And I said, "I'd be very interested in doing that." So we got that accomplished, and that's Butterface's crosses out of Billy Cordy's Secret Agent Man Dog and Lady. Butterface is a night champion. Tim Sprouse started her, trained her, did a great job with her, and I had the opportunity to buy her, and I bought her about 2 months ago, and she's coming along real nice for us. Butter's 600 that way, Lady's 200 this way. That's what's fun about hunting these dogs, is they're never together. So we're gonna be walking. Hey, Bill Cordy. Yeah. Just so you know, Butter's 700 that way, loading up.
Okay, bye.
What you doing back here?
Just having fun.
Does it look very good back here?
Trying to stay away from the camera. Good job, Butter. Good job, Butter. Strike one. He hit. He didn't fall. You hear Lady locating?
Yeah, Lady's hammered back there.
He can't take much more of this guy.
He's gonna fall.
There he goes. Oh! I told him. Get him. Yeah, run. You're gonna get something walking through a damn place.
Girl.
So when did you get into coon hunting?
So I actually got into coon hunting pretty late in life. Came from a hunting family, but none of us were coon hunters. And a very late dear friend of mine by the name of Gary Bendeley invited me to his graduation party from high school. He was a year older than I was. And at his graduation party, he had a coon hunt. And there was about 4 or 5 of us that went out. That was the first time I ever went hunting. And then interestingly enough, my first hound came from Fred Bodenberg. Some of Fred's real old breeding. Her name was Annie. And then I started hunting with Landell Hinchcliffe and Keith Hinchcliffe, and kind of learned some basics and some ropes from them, and was fortunate that they were willing to do that with me, because like I said, nobody in my family coon hunted. And they all honestly thought I was crazy for starting it. It was that foreign to them. So I was probably 17 when I first started running hounds.
And was it just pleasure hunting for the most part off at first?
Yeah, for sure. Pleasure hunting. Quite a few of us in the local area hunted back then. A young group of us, and then obviously the area was full of the old-time coon hunters from the area. I already mentioned most of them. And then that progressed into getting into the competition hunts. I decided to do some competition hunting, and I did okay with Annie. She was a coon dog, and I learned a lot of $20 lessons, right? I think like we all do, through the local hunts, and the local hunts were tough back then. It's, you know, it's a lot different now. Back then, you better pack a coon dog even if you went to a local hunt, because we just had so many good houndsmen in the area. I'd put this area that we live in up here in Northwest Ohio, I put it about against any area in the country, to be honest with you, when you just think about the people up here that run hounds.
Do you prefer females then? Because I've noticed you have quite a bit of females.
So I absolutely am a diehard female man. I've owned one male dog in my lifetime for any consistency. It was a hound I owned with Goat, Landell Hinchcliffe, back in the day, called Stylish Harry Sack. We studied him out. I started a lot of young hounds out of him and had some success with them. He's the only male dog I've really ever owned. I'm just a female man. I like their temperament better. I think they're more intelligent for the most part. I think they want to please you. I think you can get more training done with them without being heavy-handed, so to speak. So yeah, I've just always gravitated to females. And then we like to breed. We like to raise pups. We like to cross genetics and traits and genes, and it's just easier to do that with a solid female, because I can go to any stud I want to go to and get the traits I'm looking for to add into what I need to the female. So we've just been real successful in doing it that way.
What are we hunting now?
We're going to hunt Frog's First Class, which is out of Phrogger and Lady, and we're going to hunt Stylish Billy, I think what you call him, right, Billy?
Yes, sir.
And he is out of Fugly and Lady. Hey, Chucky, I thought you was handling her. Oh, yeah. Whew. That's a trip now. Ready, Billy?
Yeah, they got a little ways of the woods.
Oh, I was tired.
There's a tree, man. Well, we might start using that way. Big old dead. Dead. Dead.
Right there it is in the den. Just looked at me. See it? Right there's its head. Just looked at me. See it? There he is. It's climbing up.
I just, we were sitting in here making a list out. I got a bunch of woods right up along the road from when me and Scott got loose.
I know. That's what I told him. I said we're gonna go back and hunt a lane on everything we hunt right now.
There ain't no more lemon cookies either.
Here we ate more pizza, ate all the lemon cookies.
That's fine. Did you bring any coffee?
I got coffee, bud. I got a thermos of coffee. You know that.
Well, I got some more. Well,
after I
in
made
this
that
next drop, when they all walk and I'm sitting at the truck, I'll drink some.
Oh, you're not cutting loose anymore?
Huh?
You're not gonna cut loose?
I got all the video done. Okay. I need.
I got a couple woods right up along the road we'll go to now.
I know.
They ate all the lemon cookies.
It's fine. I done ate my 4.
I was gonna grab you coffee, but I didn't want to take an open cup in Burchel's brand new truck.
Good idea. I'd hate to, you know.
Beautiful hunt he's got up here. Clean timber to hunt. And he cuts me in a rabbit thicket.
Hey, I can't bring you Grover hillbillies up here and put you in my good stuff.
I understand.
Huh?
I understand. But when we go to that stuff, when you start hunting, I'm just gonna get my Garmin out and start marking it. That way, when Burchel Davis said I could hunt this as much as I wanted to.
Who are you gonna cut loose next?
Whatever you guys want.
Well, if we're cutting mine loose, I'm gonna show you. I'll cut mine across something like that too.
Yeah, then drive around and walk in from the other side.
Well, where I was gonna go, it's about that far off. If he gets treed, I'll go up the way and there's a lane that'll take me right back to you.
That sounds about right.
So do you have any plans to breed anything to Gabby or any of your dogs coming up?
Yeah, so as soon as Gabby comes in, and she should be in the next month or so, she's going to get bred to Burchel Davis's Phrogger dog. We the first cross on Lady that kind of put Lady on the map was with Phrogger, and that happened with me and Burchel hunting in a competition hunt. To be honest with you, I was putting the last one on Lady to grand her out, and Burchel looked at me and he says, "What are you doing with this female?" I said, "I want to breed her," and he said, "Would you be interested in breeding her to Phrogger?" And I said, "Yeah." And then, like I had mentioned before, Billy Cordy had asked me to breed her to the Fugly semen, and Burchel has hunted with Gabby quite a bit, and we've talked, and we think that'll be a really stellar cross. So we're going to make that happen as soon as Gabby comes in. We got a couple other females. We're actually going to breed the Sassy female. That's Cass's littermate sister. That's out of Frog and Lady. She's coming into to season right now, and pretty sure we're going to do a little driving to breed her. I usually breed local. I like to breed the stuff I've hunted with and I know about, but I think we're going to probably be making a trip out of state to breed Sassy. This will be her first litter. I'm excited about that too. I'm curious to see what these Phrogger females throw, since Phrogger's been such a dominant reproducer, and then Lady's done her share as well, so I'm curious to see what that throws.
Who are you breeding her to?
I've not contacted the stud dog owner yet, but believe I'm going to make a trip out to Indiana, down to Liberty, Indiana, and breed a dog down there they call Fade to Black that Randy Gatt owns. I don't see no lane here.
Okay, he's getting crook. Okay.
There you go.
I'll hold him 1 second.
He's breeding Jake, I think. You guys coming?
You gotta get a tractor collar set up here.
Jeez.
Come on, Fred. You're supposed to do that at home in the garage.
Yeah, we've only been out here about.
Looks just like her.
She's a little tree dog, man. She hasn't made a whole lot of trees.
Yeah. It looks like old Babe.
Yeah.
What's she out of?
Babe.
Phrogger.
Babe and Phrogger. How old?
They're 11 months old.
Are you ready?
See you, boys.
Is that crook?
First one that was opening was Crook. I believe that's Tyler's pup right there.
Jake break, is that what they call it?
Yep. There's Crook. Trio Crook.
It's over.
Police retreat!
Jeez.
He's got a hell of a mouth. I like it.
What's Crook out of?
He's a little whitey and the no-name female of Chad's.
Okay.
He's a litter mate to the Trash Dog, Gabby, and Abby.
Does Jake break out of?
Phrogger and Boogie.
Okay. How old's he?
18 months,
Okay.
right around in there, give or take. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, don't look at me for an answer.
He'll be in the spring 1-year-olds right coming up. I'm surprised they treed together, Billy.
Yeah.
Broke off. Hickory went up like 10 feet and went up to where it broke off at. Quick rope a dope.
Around here, it's good for that. Holding county days like that.
I like to go back to it.
Got a good mouth for that thing.
He does. You ever let your track mount out? They have one in here?
A dentry. There's a big hole in the backside, bro. That's all on this side is it.
Squirrel.
Yeah, probably.
Bull.